Well, it looks like 2016. If I took a good bet, I bet you Hillary Clinton's going to be in that race, and you never know. She might be the next president. You want to bet? You want to bet? I know some people are saying no, 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 but she does have a lot of support. Now, I want to point out something else. You think George Soros is a bad guy? Here's George Soros amongst a bunch of marijuana leaves. He's actually a guy that's a big proponent of medicinal marijuana and industrial hemp. There's something good about him actually. He's not all bad, and he's against the Western elite and the guys that are in Russia that are too powerful, that are running roughshod over everybody. He's not like a totally bad guy, believe it or not, despite what Glenn Beck says about him. But if it wasn't for this guy right here, George Soros, more than likely we'd be seeing Hillary Clinton as president. Hillary Clinton as president. Obama, he's basically the guy that made sure that Obama got in that primary and he went ahead. Now, I don't like Obama, but I'll take him over Hillary Clinton any day. Now, where Hillary has the support, though, is basically the two-thirds of the women, including 75% under age 50, say they would like to see Hillary run. So she's basically got a lot of support with the females, and not all, but a lot. If you just, there's certain niches that you would say in certain circles, oh, none of my friends support her. But overall, she does have a lot of support. Two-thirds of Americans approve of Hillary's job performance in the Obama administration. Now, the thing is, when people say they approve of her, and when they actually run, that could be two different things. They say they'll vote for her, but will they actually vote for her? That could be two different things. Right now, but knowing her, I almost guarantee you she got out of that deal with the Secretary of State, and she doesn't want to be Secretary of State in 2016 when the primaries are coming up. That's why she's out of it right now. That I can almost guarantee you. But what I have to say is this, if it really is true that two-thirds or three-quarters of the women want to support Hillary Clinton, I think all the males ought to support Asia Carrera. Asia Carrera, it would be a fantastic president. Intellectually wise, she is far superior to Hillary Clinton. Her IQ is 156, and she's an accomplished actress of over 250 films. So, in politics and in policy, one of the things you have to do is actually act and be charming. So those are two things she has on her side, which would be for the United States of America versus old wrinkle puss over here. So, I would say this, Asia Carrera. But, if you're just hell-bent against a woman as president, we always have other people in the outside that can be from the alternative world, which would be Ron Jeremy. Actually, Ron Jeremy is an extremely intelligent person. He's got a degree and a master's degree in teaching. He used to teach children in, I think, Queens, New York. He's very intelligent, and he's actually a warm, loving person that cares about humanity. So I think Ron Jeremy, if we're going to actually write in a vote, and skip this Ron Paul stuff, Ron Jeremy, because I think Ron Jeremy would run on an independent ticket, and he would be a thorn in the side to the established elite. But, if you throw him a curveball like Ron Jeremy, I think the established elite wouldn't even know what to do. They wouldn't even know how to react. So, that would be my answer to Hillary Clinton, because basically Hillary Clinton is establishment. If we got to have the anti-establishment out there, we got to think outside the box. For one, if we want a woman candidate, Asia Carrera with a 156 IQ and over 250 films, and also Ron Jeremy with a master's degree in education. That could be the running ticket for this of the century, and the world would just look at the United States like we are the number one open-minded people in the world. So, and that's really, and this would piss off the Muslims too, big time. And I think any religious people anywhere, including the Christians in the United States. But, what do they want? They want Hillary Clinton, or they want a true freedom fighter like Ron Jeremy. So, you people behind Ron Paul, you got the first name right. The last name right has to be Ron Jeremy. So, there we go.